Hey folks, Steve here with you once again. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different, and I hope you enjoy it. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll seen this already. We engraved on concrete. We did our monogram and our last name. It was really cool, but I realized that I hadn't done it for the YouTube side of things yet, so we're going to go ahead and do that tonight. This is a great little effect that it gives you. I enjoy the way it looks, and I hope you guys do too. And I give you another option of something you can engrave. If you do like what you see tonight, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Leave us a comment if you think we're doing good. And also, if you're in the market for a Glowforge, we do have that link down below, as always. It is a referral link, and you can save up to $500, and we'll get a little bit of that as well. So I'd appreciate it if you use our link if you are looking for a Glowforge. We're going to go right into it tonight, and we're going to show you a different way of doing things. We already have our artwork here, so instead of uploading or doing a new design like we normally do, we are just going to hit the artwork because it's already in there for us. We also have already focused our bed, so we don't need to focus again. Nothing has changed. Now, if we lift the lid, it will do rescan, and then we will have to focus again. So we're going to do that just to be certain, because I don't want to mess anything up. So as soon as that's done scanning there, which it is, you hit set focus. I always do this first if I'm using non-proof grade material. Proof grade is just material that Glowforge sells you. It's their proprietary material. I wouldn't say proprietary, but it's their own material that they sell you. And everything else is called non-proof grade, as this is. So we're focused now. I want that VW to be a little bit bigger. We can get it pretty close to the edges if we want. Now, if you folks don't know, I do have a Volkswagen out in the garage. It's a 1970. It is not currently in a running state, but we'll get it there someday. Now, here's a little trick. To keep this square with this, I will find a straight part in my artwork, and this logo doesn't have a lot of straight parts, but it does right here. So I'm going to find a straight edge on the concrete itself and see if I'm lined up. We are a tiny bit off. Takes a good set of eyes. That looks pretty good. We're going to go over here. We're going to do our settings. We can go up to 4,000 speed. However, if I do go up to 4,000 speed, it will not let me engrave, and the reason is because the bed, well, that's at $39.99. It actually looks like it would, but see these gray sides? I'm just over that gray side. Now, if I pull it over here, it's good. If I put it over there, it's not. Because the speed of the head is faster, it needs a lot more time to slow down to get to when it gets to the ends. So the higher the speed you go, the less area you're going to have to engrave. We don't need it nearly that high. We'll go over here to about the 2,000 range. We're going to go a little faster than normal. We are going to leave it on full power. We're going to drop this down to 195. Should give us a fairly fast engrave. We're going to double check to make sure we're centered here. We weren't. I don't like where it's at. Actually, I want it a little bit smaller. Maybe down a little bit. We're going to get it reasonably close. This is probably going to turn into an outside ornament. So maybe out in the garage where the Volkswagen is right now. And that looks reasonably close. We already set our focus, so now we can hit the print button and see how long this is going to take. I'm going to guess 15 minutes. The piece of concrete in there is approximately 5/8 thick, so or 3/8, excuse me, 3/8, 20 minutes. Well, it's a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. It is also about 5 inches wide, maybe a little bit longer. Could be a little bit bigger than that, just maybe 6. So if it was a square, it'd probably be a 6 by 6 by 6, or 6 by 6, however that works. We're going to go ahead, hit the button. We'll get you over there so you can see the button flashing. There we go. There's the flashy button. We're going to hit that and get it going. If you notice the red flashy there, that is the actual laser beam. I usually play this really fast so you guys can't see that. Alright folks, it is done. Still looks a little light, but maybe when we get over there and look at it, it'll look better. We'll see. Let's go get it. Okay. So, this is what we have. Now, this is concrete, so the the blemishes and stuff, you're not going to get away from that. Normally, this is the last one I have. The other ones were in better shape. It looks much better now than it did under the glass over there, so that's pretty good. You could probably have taken some sort of, I don't know, somehow to get all this stuff off, but I didn't care about that. This is just going to go out in the garage, but it came out really good. The etching is, it's under the surface. It's not super deep, but you shouldn't expect it to be super deep on a hard thing like concrete. So I think it turned out all right. Good enough for who it's for, which is me. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below. And if you're thinking about a Glowforge, please be sure to use our link.